What's going on, guys? My thing's just spinning. I've been having a little bit of computer problems today. Can everybody hear me and see me okay? Because according to my screen, I'm not even live yet. Oh, it finally said I was live. Well, what's going on, everybody? How are y'all? It's been a busy one. And as you can see, the cabin is empty. Levi and Adeline is on their way to Florida right now as we speak. Oh, seeing a lot of hellos. Yeah, it's definitely different. This cabin hasn't been quiet in quite some time. Trying to scroll back up, there was somebody in the chat before it even started. Rose Chaston says, "Hello, David. Been watching you for a while. Just never commented on your live." Well, I'm glad you commented and welcome. And feel free to comment. I love seeing your comments. I might not always see it. It definitely makes it easier for me to see it if you put at Come On Homesteading and then capital letters afterwards, because this thing gets to jumping, jumping, jumping. Got 3 Mississippi in the house. What's going on? I actually missed them this weekend. They've been busy. I actually talked to Mike today. Had the old birthday bash this weekend, but it was exactly what I was looking for. It was very chill. We had good food. We relaxed. We just hung out like a hare and a biscuit. I actually took a nap, which I talked about in my other live on Saturday. And I got to go live with you guys to celebrate my birthday as well. And then on Simple Life Reclaims Live, I believe it was, the kids all smashed cupcakes in my face. So it was a good time. Let me read through some of the comments here. Auntie Ann, I see you. How are you? Well, we got Ridge Life in here, and thank you, Ridge Life, for everything. Old Tim went above and beyond this weekend for me. Ridge Life, as old as you are, you need those naps. Yes, I do. And I'm not a spring chicken no more, just not quite as old as you. Cabin Adventures, house turning 50 so far. I'll let you know when I get there, but 46 has been pretty good. Come on, Homestead. And hello, David. Glad to hear that you had a great birthday. How's it feel to be 30 again? Feels amazing. I like his comment. Let's see here. I need a nap to recover from a nap. That's funny. Yeah, but it's time to flip that switch, guys. It's time to get back at it. We are like T minus like 10 days, 11 days before I leave to Florida. Something like that. I'm going to be down there on the 4th. So, yeah, I got a lot to do. I went to Lowe's today and got a whole lot of stuff. Got 2 doors, got the ceiling stuff, more insulation. I'm sick of buying insulation, and some more electrical stuff. Uh, Jill Blake said, "I told DD5 I was jealous of all the fun y'all had." You can have fun too. Just got to go do it. Hey, David. What's going on, Dot? How are you? Hey, Paul. Hope you're feeling better. Is Paul in here tonight? What's going on, brother? I am glad to see you in here, man. Let's see here. Come on, Homesteading. So glad you enjoyed your birthday bash. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, it was great. The pontoons were cool. I always love going out on the boat on the water, and the scenery was just gorgeous. And I didn't try to fish or nothing, didn't get nothing too crazy. I was the first one in the water off the boat, and I went swimming a few times off the boat and went tubing a little bit, and that was about the extent of it. The rest of the time, I just kind of hung out. Uh, let's see here. Rich Life Brandon just got done watching your ramblings from today. Yep. Yes, it was a good looking scenery. Yeah, man, it's gorgeous out there. It was the 3rd cleanest lake in the U.S. and the clearest lake in Arkansas. And it was just gorgeous. And the kids, man, the kids again won the weekend. They played and swam so hard for 3 days. It was insane. My granddaughter did not want to go back home. at all. She was laying in my lap this morning telling me, Papa, she didn't want to go. And it just made me so sad. But yeah, she had fun. I can guarantee you one thing: she's gonna be ready to come back next summer. She had a blast and met a lot of cool friends, and yeah, she didn't want to go. Ah, there's my baby. Hey Hazel, how are you? You don't look like a day over 35. Well, thank you. That's fun. I appreciate it. Let's see here. It's kind of jumping around on me. Yeah, I got to get a new computer, guys, and of course, you know it always happens at the worst time. But my computer has been giving me a lot of fits here lately and has been making it extremely difficult to do my job. So I'm going to have to address that problem here very soon. How far is the drive to the campgrounds? It's only about an hour and a half. Uh, Howdy, Hazel. Why ain't you a moderator? I don't know, because I'm slacking, Tim. Let me see if I can do that right now. Uh, boom. Boom. Well, she's the one now. Towards the new PC. I appreciate that, brother. Uh, it looks so empty in the cabin now. Yeah, it is, man. It's quiet, and yeah, it's crazy how used to chaos that you get and how fast you get. Let's see here. Blue Boy said, "Glad you had a great birthday. Friends, family, and time on a beautiful lake makes for a great birthday." Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Sylvia says, "I'm officially 62 now. It's my birthday." Well, happy birthday. Throw some cake emojis in there. When you going to get solar? As soon as I get Hazel and the kids here and settled, my very next thing is starting to save up my pennies and start buying components for solar. It is definitely at the point where it's a must. I've been able to limp along for about a year and a half now, but it is definitely time to get solar because with more people is more power consumption. So absolutely. Oh, there's my brother. Got my brother in the house. Tried to call him a couple times today. He butt dialed me about 4 times a day. He probably don't even know it. Randall, $10 super sticker. Got a fox laughing. That's awesome. Let's see here. I also haven't done one of these lives by myself in a long time. Hi, Hazel. I'm looking forward to you and the kids getting to the mountain. You and me both, Mike. You and me both. Brenda, we are working on it still. We're jumping. We're jumping. Tim was saying earlier today that you were actually 60. Yeah, yeah. Well, it is Tim. Paul Honeyman, did you see Tim's digs today on his ramblings? He couldn't remember he aged you to 50 or 60. Yeah, that's what happens when you get Tim's age. The old memory starts slipping just a little bit. I have a Nitro 5 gaming laptop, and uh, though I don't game really, this laptop does everything I need. My son's games on it without issue. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at some of the gaming ones and also some of the more powerful Dell ones because with what I do and with the video editing and everything, it takes a lot of power. It's not just a standard, lower end laptop that I actually do the job. It takes a lot of resources on a computer to edit and Premiere, and that's kind of what's going on. This used to be a really, really good laptop, a higher end laptop, but it's also about 7 years old, and it's just finally technology's passed it up at this point. So I got to do something about it. Let's see here. Y'all want me to spill some beans? If you want me to spill some beans, go ahead and put some beans in the chat. Nah, I might go on and tell y'all what I got today before the video. Wish I was as young as you, David. Congratulations, David, on all the accomplishments. You are so blessed with Hazel and your family. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Why not run power? I cannot run power because they want $35,000 to bring power up to my mountain. Um, and I'm just not going to pay $35,000 to give them a bill every month. And it's also upfront. There is no breaking it down over the years with your electric bill or nothing like that. I've tried every resource I can to see if it can happen. And honestly, the price is just going up. And for 35,000, I mean, I can do alternative things and not have a bill at the end of it. So that's why, if it was, I was expecting to be about 10 grand, honestly, when I bought this place. And I was sticker shocked when they told me $35,000. And that's 35,000 after they give you this little bonus that they give you. They give you like a certain credit at the beginning. It's 35,000 plus that credit. So it's way up there. It's just, it's not feasible. I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to build solar piece by piece. Let's see here. Spill some beans. I like beans. Well, today in the mail, I actually got a mini split for the tiny house. I've been trying to figure out what to do about cooling it and all of that. I got a window shaker that you see back here, and it does the trick. It works it butt off to keep this cabin cool though during the day. And if the doors are open and stuff, it doesn't do the best in the world. It takes a minute to kind of regroup. But it's allowed me to survive at least while I've been here. And so for the tiny house, I've got a lot of money in insulation. Insulation is extremely expensive. And I have insulated the what's happenings out of that. And I'm going to try the mini split and see how it does. If it does well, then before winter, I'm going to try to get a mini split for the cabin as well. Randall said, my entire IT team hates the new Dells. You know, I'm in IT. My ThinkPad is great. A workhorse. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, Dell's. I'm loyal to Dell just because I was in IT forever too, and I know them backwards and forwards. But I've not really researched their newest stuff out. I plan on doing some research tonight. I have to edit a video for you guys to put out tomorrow, and then after that, I was going to research computers tonight and try to find one that has got the specs and the power that I need for the most reasonable cost. Because right now I am hemorrhaging uh, between building and all of the stuff that's been going on this month. So I'm going to try to get the best value I can. Are you still going to do propane heat or use the mini splits? If the mini splits can hang, I'm going to use the mini splits, but I'll still have propane as a backup. Spider Mikey can help with the mini split. Woohoo! Oh yeah, yeah. Mike knows about it, and Mike is on standby. We just got a little bit more that we need to do in the tiny house. I need to get the siding on the inside of the tiny house done, and get the ceiling up that I've picked out today, and then we'll install that. And also got doors today, so the tiny house will be sealed up here shortly, and then the mini split will get installed, and then hopefully I can finish it out in the air conditioner. That'd be amazing. Go with PC. I am not a Mac person. I know how to work on Macs. I have Macs, I have iPads, and I have an iMac upstairs and all of that. I wanted to be an IT person that knew how to work on both, so I do. But no, I'm PC all the way. Dev Flower, you're doing awesome. Proud of you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hello, Glenn. How are you? Someone yelled at me today saying Eclipse is a goat now. Eclipse actually loves being in the goat pen and loves playing with the goats. Oh, spill the beans. Which did you go with, the white or the silver? I went with the white, Antian, and I wouldn't have spilled those beans, but you asked, so I decided to spill them. Mr. Cool, David. No, I actually went with an off-brand, the Mr. Cool. Those Mr. Cools are expensive, and I know they're good and all that other stuff, but I read a ton of reviews and read all the specs and all that other stuff on the one that I got. And for the price versus what you get, I feel like it's a good win-win. And like I said, right now I'm trying to do everything on the most reasonable, most bang for the buck as I can right now. Because doing this much this fast, I mean, it hurts the old bank account pretty hard. But they yelled at me. Ha. Hey, it happens. It happens to. Mike is busy doing errands while he drops off the two of the kids on the 41.36 for a campover. Yes. Serenity and Jacob is staying at the 41.36 tonight for a sleepover. Mike and Lissa is actually on their way here, and they're going to eat dinner with me tonight. And because I cooked barbecue chicken and hamburgers last night, leftover stuff from the camping trip that I didn't want to go bad for my son and granddaughter last night, and I have quite a bit left over: potato salad, baked beans, stuff like that. So we're gonna all get together and eat tonight, and they was actually gonna stop and pick me up something to eat, and I told them I had all of that, so they decided that, yeah, chicken and all of that was even better. So Ronna 1979, are you going with Blue Yeti EP 900? All of those battery pack things like Blue Yeti, Jackery, and all of those are excellent backup type stuff. But to run two buildings, none of those will really do that, especially whenever you're talking about, I have a well out here that's 220. These air conditioners take a ton of power. Everything heated, the toaster oven, anything like that takes a ton of power. They're just not sustainable to run the whole place. They're a great substitute to cut down on the energy that you're going to use, but I don't. It's just not feasible to be able to run a whole place with them. Not a place this big, but they are better than nothing for sure. I have one. I have a smaller one right now. I got an EV55 down here that I actually use. I plug in my Wi-Fi and my computer to, just in case the generator kind of bogs down and glitches or anything. It doesn't kick the Wi-Fi off and shut my computer off in the middle of editing and stuff. But just with my computer and the Wi-Fi box hooked up to it, that only runs about 4 hours before it dies. But it is a smaller one. Let's see here. Are you going to have enough time to get the cabin ready for Hazel's kids? Woo! I'm going to make time. I'm about to go on quite the 11-day stretch. I'm about to be working around the clock, basically. I'm working so hard on the tiny house right now because I need to get my bed out of here to be able to start in the cabin. So the tiny house is the key that unlocks the cabin. So, and I'm getting close. I'm not trying to do the whole tiny house. I'm trying to get the room part done mainly to be able to put my bed in there and to be able to sleep in there while I work on the inside of this cabin. Because when I come into this cabin, it's going to look like a bomb blew up in here for a little while. Hey, y'all can't stay. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. I'll catch the replay tomorrow morning, though. Take care, everyone. All right. Well, we'll see you. And when you see the replay, thanks for popping in, brother. I just watched his DD5 STS video from today before the live started. Nice. Convert those generators to propane. I get that comment a lot. And the problem with converting generators to propane is you lose a lot of wattage. When they run off gas, they can handle a much heavier load than what they can when they're running on propane. And propane is not cheap around here either, guys. It's not really much of a money saving distance or difference. And if you're running on propane and it's straining the generator, it's going to burn more propane. There's not a huge cost difference between the two. I actually had a 10,000 watt dual fuel generator before I moved here. I ran my fifth wheel on my homestead in Florida And man, the difference of it running on propane to run that big fifth wheel that I had versus running on gas was really, really different. But eventually, I would like to get a Generac generator as a backup for the solar. And I will be putting a big tank of propane up here, but I have to run all the gas lines and all that other stuff. It's the process. You don't just call them and they just come and put a tank out. You have to have your lines ran. They have to be good to go, no leaks and all that other stuff before they bring it up. So it's a process. Who you gonna get to lift your bed? We know that you're too old and Mike is too weak for that bougie bed. I'll get it moved, Tim. I'll get it moved, buddy. Won't be the first time I moved it. Slow down on the party and get serious. Kick butt, and it will all come together. Have a great day. Yep. Slow down on the party. Uh, well, I wanted to slow down a little bit uh, and take my time with my kids and my grandkids here for a little while. I wanted them to have a good summer. I didn't want to work my normal schedule that I normally do because it's day and night pretty much that I work. And I didn't want to do that with my son and my granddaughter here. I wanted to take some time and actually party a little bit and allow them to enjoy the summer. So I don't regret it. And next year we're going to do it again. Missing Addie already. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was missing Addie before she even left, just knowing that she was about to leave. 41.36 will come over and help. Yeah, if I feel like I need help, I have a great community that if I put the call out, trust me, they will come help. I don't think it's that serious. I do have a backup plan if everything's not completely done. Everything's not going to be completely done. It's just a matter of getting it to a point that everybody is comfortable. There's still going to be work to do. There's no way that I can completely finish that tiny house and completely finish this cabin in the amount of time that I got. I couldn't do it if I had a couple of months. There's a lot of work that still has to be done. But I got a plan. Just like Freedom Weekend, it came down to the wire with that, but we pulled it off. We'll pull this off too. What's going on, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show? Next year should be more relaxed for you. Yeah, absolutely. It's just a grind right now. I've only been here a year and a half, and a lot's happened in a year and a half. A whole lot's happened, and it's been busy, and there's still a whole lot that needs to happen. But I'm hoping here real soon that I'm able to get on more of a schedule, and it should make a big difference in life. Thank you, Diane Smith. Sure, everyone will too. Hey, Grumpy Grandpa. What's going on, David Moffat? Just seeing you there, buddy. Sorry I haven't seen you yet. Susie, I've just seen you. I've been rambling a lot tonight, guys. I'm kind of tired. Kind of in my head a little bit. I got my son on the road right now with my granddaughter. So, of course, there's always that little bit of worry and stuff that's there. So, got a couple things going on right now. I just seen a comment. So, that worked for me. What was it? Yeah. Next year should be. Oh, I just read that. Okay, it bounced up and then bounced back. Another HVAC job for Mike. Oh yeah, man, Mike loves AC work. His whole demeanor starts sparkling when you start talking AC. You got that right, Don. Home ownership means never-ending work. Yeah, absolutely, unless you want it to fall apart. Have you heard from them since they left? Yes, absolutely. My son calls and checks in anytime he's on the road in any of his adventures, and I also call and check in on them. Full Blown Country, happy belated birthday, sir. Thank you. So getting there. Okay, we're bouncing. Hey, David, I'm going to leave this running on my phone, and I will hit the like button, but I got to go pick up my daughter. Not a problem. You have a very well-mannered and nice young man. Yes, Levi is a great kid. He really is, or young man, I should say. he's got a good head on his shoulder. He's got big dreams, and he's trying to take steps to get there. And that's really all I can ask for is being a well-respected, respectful young man and chasing your dreams. Good luck on getting everything done before you go to Florida to get Hazel and the kids with Mike. Glad to hear that you got white corrugated metal for the ceiling. Love from Australia. Nice. Yeah, I think the white corrugated metal is going to go pretty good in there. I think it's going to kind of brighten it up a little bit, being that the room doesn't have windows. And the doors don't have windows either, guys. I thought about getting a door with a window, but man, the price difference on a door with a window, outside door with a window versus not, yeah, there ain't going to be no window. So I think the white will help. Levi's a good kiddo. We get tickled at your granddaughter. Yeah, she has got a personality on her, and she is Papa's biggest promoter. So I'm going to have to fill that void somehow, because if you put a camera on her, she is definitely going to make sure that you know to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and she always wants her hearts. Always. It is the cutest thing ever. Oh, SKW lives in here. What's going on, sweetheart? Let's see here. Windows are overrated. Yes, windows are overrated. And also windows are, unless you spend a lot of money, that's also a place that gets a little bit colder and hotter. I worked for Lowe's for over 8 years. Prices are ridiculous. Saw a painting we get for $35 and sell it for $80 the other day. Yeah, everything's ridiculous right now. Insulation is the biggest shock to me, man. I had no idea. It's been a long time since I bought insulation, and I'm mind blown of how much insulation costs and or how far you can actually go with it for that amount of money. It's crazy. Where are you going? What? Were you going to pit the new metal building you got, or what's the plan for it? The new tiny house. I don't have a set plan for it yet. Whether it's going to be part of the whole living situation that we got here, or it's going to be a shop. It's going to be one of the two. It's actually a very nice building, and there's a lot of potential there. And whether it might be able to give us more space for living, or it will make a good permanent place for me to be able to store some stuff and work on some stuff instead of having the temporary sheds in the back that can blow away in any storm. Come on, Stan. I insulated my cabin and it was money, and it's not a big cabin. Oh, I feel you that tiny house out there is not very big, but it is costing a fortune to insulate it. Like I said, the biggest shock to me. Other stuff I kind of expect to be a little bit more money. Insulation, We have a big window in our living room, Seco pane. They wanted $500 to make it a double pane. Wow. Yeah, the ones inside the cabin here are single pane, and you feel it. I mean, if y'all watched my videos last winter, I ended up putting up plastic things there to kind of help from losing so much of the heat in here. Are there any supply salvage stores? I tried to go to Habitat for Humanity today, and I did the whole Google Maps thing, and I drove up and down and around the block of that street where it said it was 5 different times, and looking at all the little corners, and it wasn't there. And I called the number several times and just got a voicemail, so I didn't get a chance to go. Looking forward to what's coming in the next 10 days. Me too. Me too. When do you think you will get your new tiny house on site at Come On Mountain? The new tiny house, as soon as I get back and get Hazel and the kids moved in, the very next project is taking down that tiny house. There is a time constraint on that whole deal, and I made a commitment, and I'm going to start that as soon as I get back and get them settled and all of that. The very next project is taking down that tiny house. It will be a minute before I put it back up, because I'm probably going to want to pour a slab, and just like it has, But it's definitely going to start coming down here very, very soon. Let's see here. David's daughter is Destiny. Yes, absolutely. We have to leave to walk our fur babies. We'll keep this playing while we're gone. Good night, everyone. We're looking forward to meeting everyone on here someday. Ah, cool. I think Dogman knows where that place is. All right, good to know. Yeah, I'm all about the reclaim stores and stores like that. I actually prefer to use those type of stores, but I've only been here for a little while, and I don't know all of those places yet. But I am looking forward to getting to know them. I just heard doors. There might be some drifters drifting in here in a minute. I am drinking a little bit of banana pudding tonight. Just a couple of sips, but I'm also drinking water. I knew I heard a drifter.
Man, we had
right on time.
Look at there.
Yeah.
Man, we called it right out. We had another flat tire.
Wow.
It went flat again. We drove all the way from the magazine tire shop. We drove all the way from there to here, flat tire.
Wow.
I just tried to take it as easy as I could.
That's a long way.
Man. And it aired back up. Like, it needs to be replaced, but at least the rim wasn't shot, you know?
I wonder what's leaking.
I think I got another nail in it or something.
Well, everybody say hello to Mike.
What's up, guys?
How far is town from the cabin? It depends on what town you want to go to.
Yep.
We can get to what they call a town within 10 minutes, pretty much. And then it depends. And then as you get further, the towns get bigger.
Right.
So
what's going on, Paul Honeyman, Mike Birch, David Moffat? What's up, guys? Man.
Yeah, everybody's saying hi.
What a day, guys. What a day.
Yeah, Paul was telling me what y'all was doing today. He watched your
right, yeah.
Shooting the
I like how I say that. Lisa thinks it's so funny when I say it. And in Serenity, she always goes, shooting the sheet with the Smiths. She pronounces it, like, enunciates every word.
Coach Jim said that they was in Fort Smith in April. It's beautiful there, isn't it?
Man, yeah, I like it out there in Fort Smith. Don, what's up? Hat Creek Homestead. Tim Mason.
David, how's your blood pressure been? Since I stopped taking my medicine, actually pretty good.
Which is, you know, that happens sometimes. You know,
Yep.
Sometimes you just got to try different ones. Dennis Green, what's up, brother?
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad. I haven't really been getting dizzy or nothing like that. And trust me, guys, I've been pushing myself. So, but I haven't been getting dizzy and the typical stuff that I've felt. Anxiety hasn't really been there, anything like that. So far, so good. If I start feeling off, I always stop and check,
Right.
you know, just to make sure.
And you actually did that the other day. You said you didn't want it to get to that point, so you
Yep.
wanted to take a little bit longer of a lunch break that day and stuff because it was
Yep.
so hot. Hello, Auntie Ann. Hello, love.
So I'm trying. This new blood pressure thing is definitely a difference for me. I have to make myself stop. So, but I've been doing pretty good with it, I think. I stopped taking my meds too, David. Nice.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's working for you because that medicine was making me very dizzy. I was getting dizzy a lot.
Diane Smith, I did hit that PO box, and we did actually just receive that. Thank you so much for that. That's going to come in handy. Miss Diane Smith sent us a gift, and it's something I needed. It would have helped me out a lot putting up that shed together.
Nice. Love makes a difference along with your happiness. Absolutely. SLR knows where the Habitat for Humanity is in Fort Smith. I don't really go to Fort Smith much, guys. Fort Smith is further for us than Simple Life Reclaim. Russellville is the closer town for us. That's a decent sized town. And
Yep.
Fort Smith is the closer town for them. It's like 30 minutes closer for them. You know what I mean? It's only like 45 minutes to Russellville for us. So I hit that more than I hit Fort Smith.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess so. Depending on how the quote unquote traffic is.
Yeah.
I think it's about 45 minutes right there to Dardenville to that Walmart. And then
Yeah.
Russellville is just a couple of, right down
Well,
the road.
once you're there, you're in town,
Yeah.
you know, where everything's at. And you're not officially in town going to Fort Smith until after you pass the Tractor Supply turn and then go a little bit further.
Right. Yeah, we McKevin Lissa actually just went back down to the house after she dropped me off. Her and Talon's going to hang out for a little while, and I'll be bringing some dinner down to them here pretty shortly. Uncle David whipped up some chicken and burgers last night that's still left over,
I
so we're
told him
gonna
about
smash
it.
them.
Mike, did you? Oh, okay. We're bouncing again. David, come on, Homesteading. It took my doctors 3 meds before they got it right. First blood pressure, serum scare because of the dizzy spells. Yep. Yeah, the dizziness is very dangerous for me.
Right.
Out here working,
Especially
so.
running
In this
equipment and
heat.
stuff.
Yeah, and in this heat. Yeah, absolutely. Let's hear it. I didn't like the feeling of being tired from the blood pressure medicine. Yeah. Yeah, but if you need it, you ain't gonna like the feeling of not having your ticker tick.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you need it, definitely take it. But I've been monitoring mine, and honestly, my blood pressure's been lower without the medicine. So.
Dennis Green, I haven't had a chance to hit the PO box again. We'll probably do it a little bit later on this week. Lissa was, I think, gonna go do some laundry tomorrow while Uncle David starts a little bit more working.
Yeah. Hazel says, got to stay hydrated. Oh, trust me, I stay hydrated. I've got 2 big old bottles.
Tim said, who has the best blue eyes, me, David, or Mike? That's not fair. I'm wearing a red shirt today and a gray hat. Let me put a different shirt on and we'll ask whose eyes look better. Because you know sometimes colors make them pop.
It's all about the colors.
Yeah.
It depends on. I know what shirts to wear if I want my eyes to be sparkly.
We do. Hey, I won't lie though. We do us three. We do got some awesome blue eyes.
Some tractor beams. To answer your question, Big D.
Yeah.
David, ha. Let's see here. My first dizzy spell had me pass out in front of a double-decker bus.
Whoa.
At a set of what? That's crazy.
Dang, Paul, that's crazy. And for you guys to ask, we're depending on how much water's on the road and who's driving. And it's anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes to SLR and 41.36.
Yeah.
From us.
Yeah. If it was all paved roads, it would be no time.
Yeah.
Mileage-wise, it's not that far.
It's 9 miles.
Yeah. But it takes a minute because, I mean, it's mountain back roads, right?
Yeah, you can only go so fast, you know,
yeah.
curving through there.
I have an upcoming doctor's visit. He checked the whole thing away, though. Not bad. Let's see here.
Peggy Smith says, hey guys, what is the brand of banana pudding sipping cream you have? This one is the Appalachian.
Yeah. That one's about $3 cheaper than the Old Smoky.
Than the Old Smoky?
Yeah, and I actually don't mind the flavor of it at all.
I'm not really a banana pudding type of guy, but this ain't too bad.
No. Mike, hey, any fish in the pond?
I haven't actually fished that pond.
Yes, about the color. Makes blue eyes sparkle when he wears teal or aqua blue. Gorgeous.
Right? Yeah, it definitely can play off of it.
Oh, yeah, and light grays. Light grays will do it, too. Did you ever figure out what the problem was with your boat? Yes, the problem is I haven't had time to work on it.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to look at it.
To be honest, other than cleaning out the boat, we haven't even been back to it except to get the first aid kit.
Yeah, and to move it
and
to its new location.
To new spot.
I don't have time for the boat right now. Right now, it's all about priorities. And but don't think it didn't hurt my feelings riding on a pontoon knowing I had a boat sitting at the house.
Right.
So it'll happen. But right now, it's just I don't have time. I stopped taking my blood pressure medicines after I divorced it. I divorced it. Nice.
Paul said, Mike, any free liquor isn't bad liquor.
That's true.
Come on. Glenn and Sharon Salty Life said that banana cream pudding or the banana pudding sipping cream will make a fat kid an alcoholic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's very thick, very sweet and stuff, and I can only drink it every once in a while now. You should try Sugarland Shine Moonshine if they sell it in Arkansas. They do.
Hey, Bobby, Pettigene River Homestead. What's going on, brother?
What's going on? Let's hear. My boat problem is I don't have one.
That's my boat problem.
Can't wait to see you and the babies on the mountain.
Oh, O'Rourke's Littlefield said maybe your daughter will come and not be able to leave next year.
Yeah. You know, that's the thing about the young adults. You know, they still have a life to live. They
Yeah.
still explore. And to be honest with you guys, I don't want to curb that. You know, I traveled all over this country when I was their age. You
Yep.
know, and you know, Levi's got the traveling bug. My daughter's, you know, got life and a family and all of that. And I don't want to dictate where they go. I think they'll end up here. You know, I
Right.
just got to be patient. And as long as I can get my granddaughters on the summer and they can look forward to coming to Papa's for the summer and have that memory with me and all that, I think I'm good.
Right. Poocha Full Blown Country said, well, great work on the tiny house, guys. Will we be doing sheetrock? No, we won't be doing sheetrock. We're going to be milling our own lumber, and we're going to be hanging some board and batten in there.
Yep, and that's starting soon. That is the next step to get this big monster bed out of here to here. Because I was telling them earlier, that bed's the key to unlocking the cabin.
Right.
You
Yes,
know what I mean?
absolutely.
So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We definitely make it. There's so many different steps and little minute things that you got to do that you don't really see. You know, it's all behind the scenes stuff
Right.
to complete a building like that. And we've knocked out a lot of those. So now it's time to start putting the stuff on that's going to look like
Right.
something's happening.
Yeah.
You know.
It'll really tie it in.
Uh,
McKevin said, Drew from Droon's Lens took down a building a month ago, piece by piece. Maybe give him a shout out.
oh yeah, yeah. The key to that, guys, is number everything.
Yeah.
You know, have you a little sheet, kind of number it, and you know, it's just like Tinker Toys. Who remembers Tinker Toys? They
I
used
do.
to be some of my favorite toys. You know, they got the Legos and all that stuff now, but back in my day, you had the Tinker Toys.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yep, my boat is out of commission too, and I've got 1 week to replace the impeller. I feel your pain, brother.
Man.
Yep. Well, you know what a boat is, break out another 1,000.
Yeah.
You know, that's just part of it, especially whenever you let them set, and that one set for over a year.
Right.
So, I mean, the fact that it ran as good as it did for as long as it did that day honestly shocked me. I think it's very something simple, though. It was running too well.
Yeah. Man, I'm talking about literally was running great, and then just all of a sudden it just
wouldn't
wouldn't
fire.
click back on.
Let's see here, Randall. I blew out
Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show said the Lincoln Logs.
Yes. 30th anniversary today. Well, happy anniversary, Jill.
Nice. Happy anniversary, Jill.
30 years. That's awesome. Love my Tinker Toys. Nice.
North and South Homestead. Yes, y'all have worked your butts off. My 8-year-old loves Lincoln Logs. He wants Tinker Toys. He loves building things.
Yeah, Tinker Toys was what's happening. You can make little cranes and stuff out of them. Love watching your content. You, David Mike from DD5, watch every day from England, London. Love it. Hopefully come one day to visit you lots in America if you accept me, love.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Definitely.
come
the
on.
Flash, man. We would definitely love you to come over and hang out.
Don't talk about it, be about it, come out.
That's right. Hey, we are having a meetup next year.
Yep.
Right down the road from us at Blue Mountain Lake.
Tankless hot water heater is installed and working.
Yes.
I still need a rubber seal, though. I do have a small drip still because it did not have a seal in that part that I had to have to make it work,
Right.
that they said.
Yep, on that little pinion part.
And let me
right
be clear, guys, you really didn't have to have that part
there. No.
at all. But
It is good to have for cleaning
It's
and
good,
stuff like that,
but
but you don't have to spend that extra,
you don't.
160 or something
yeah,
like that?
you could have literally
Man.
just used some plumbing and made that same situation.
Yeah,
So
for way cheap.
for way cheaper, and wouldn't have had to be worried about trying to find the exact right little seal for it.
There we go,
O-ring.
Hazel. You're on the ball now. Come on, guys. Give us a little bit of thumbs
Yeah,
up.
come on with the thumbs up. I don't even know where we're at with thumbs up, but we do have 858 people in here.
Hey, okay.
Nice. Hi, David. Are you still moving your neighbor's building on the property? Yes, I was actually talking about that earlier in this live. That is happening just as soon as I get Hazel and the kids up here and settled in. That's the very next project. Because it is time sensitive, he needs it gone to start our project. And so I promise you, he's not going to be waiting on me.
Right. Coach Jim, you have a better chance of probably hitting whatever state's lottery you have in than to receive an email response from Uncle David right this second. I see that you were just in the area not too long ago. Shoot us an email. if it's something like that, and maybe we'll be able to get back to you a little bit faster. We had a joke a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking about how I just had all these emails, and he was like, "I don't want to hear it." And he got up, logged in, he goes, "Sit in my chair and go through my emails." And after literally about 3.5 minutes of scrolling, I just said, "Nope, click, I'm good." Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot, guys. And right now, I don't have time. I mean, to be honest, right now I have some priorities going on, and the priority right now is was my son, my granddaughter, Freedom Weekend, and now to finish up getting all the projects done to get Hazel and the kids here.
right.
I don't, and to put videos out to you guys so y'all can join us on this experience. That's literally my day at this particular point. Well, once Hazel gets here and settled, it will free up some of my time. I will get on more of a schedule. Emails will start getting answered. Other social media stuff will start getting answered. But I have 2 channels. I have 3 channels actually, but one I haven't posted on in three months. But 2 channels that are very active, and I love every single one of y'all. But me keeping up with the comments on YouTube is a full-time job.
Right.
And I try to read and heart every single one of them and comment when I can. I do as much of them. Then you add email and messenger and all Instagram and all these other ones to it and stuff. It's a lot
For 2 channels.
Yeah, for 2 channels. So right now I'm behind, and I'm gonna be behind for a while. But when Hazel gets here, she will be a big part of the channel and helping get my life more organized on the back end of things a little bit.
Right.
So,
oh yeah.
Stay tuned. Be patient. Work with me. If I answered all the emails right now, I wouldn't be able to put no videos out for you guys.
Hey, Cuddly Texan, man, I want to send you a big shout out, brother. I really appreciate the way you handled. There was some comments on in our Drifting Dreamers 5 Facebook page. Just know that I read. You know, someone had made a post about something else, and you made a comment, and it was right on the money, brother. And I just want to say thank you for being an awesome person.
Let's see here. If I get tickets for opening day for Pittsburgh 49ers, Mike, would you be on the plane? I think it meant plane, not the phone.
Oh man. Oh, I don't. You're making me bumble and stumble my words. You're making my heart skip a beat right there. Look, woo, man, I might. Oh man, there's like a super high percentage chance that I very would. For opening day in Pittsburgh, I might not go to Cleveland. What? Man.
Hazel said, "Honey, I got the emails once we get there." She's got her hands full right now too. She's having to pack her life up, and be ready for us to show up to load it up. So.
And speaking of that, Hazel, I actually just got off the phone with Clint. He said he hadn't got back to you. He was sorry. My cousin Clint actually plans on bringing his grill over and cooking chicken and rice and some beans, and for everybody that's going to be there, and is going to help us load everything up.
Nice. He's all right. I don't care what you said about him.
I tried to tell you.
Let's see here. You love all the YouTube messages on the throne. Hey, a lot of work gets done on that throne. I ain't even gonna lie. Now that I got one,
hey, some of your best thinking gets done on that throne. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, you're clearing out and you're opening up your mind.
That's funny. Does that mean you never got my happy birthday email from my sick bed? I haven't checked the email since I've been back, so I'm probably not
100% sure that he received the email.
I'm sure I got it,
but he hasn't opened it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Paul, if I seen yours, buddy, I would definitely respond to it. So
yeah, full-blown country.
And I hope that you were doing a lot better this week.
It could be the Cowboys' year. I mean, I hope they don't run into the Niners again like they did in the NFC Championship a couple years ago. But, there's always next year. That's like the Cowboys theme. It's always next year.
I can't wait for Hazel and the kids to get there. The mountain is alive now, but we'll be rocking and rolling with 4 more people getting it done.
Right.
Oh, yeah. It's about to get lively.
Talk about hook 'em horns. Texas and Oklahoma are coming to the SEC.
Really?
Yep. Get ready, guys.
Sorry, Gators.
Bad.
Let's see here. Hazel, you might need to contact Lissa from Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lissa for a husband attitude adjuster. Oh, that's funny. Oh, we're already at 50 minutes. Wow. Tonight is flying by, guys.
Dang.
And we got 888 people
I've been
still
here
in
for
here.
20 minutes already.
Yeah. Fired up, David. Honey. Okay. It bounced. Maybe you'll
chat
read
just went
them,
up
Hazel.
and down.
Yeah, it's going all kinds of crazy tonight. Maybe you'll read them, Hazel. Hazel will definitely read them. She is going to be a big help with this, I assure you.
Cindy Lou, I can't wait till Hazel and the kids get there. The mountain is alive now.
I just read that.
Oh.
It bounced anyways, just as soon as I moved it. We don't need any more teams in our SEC.
Man, it's definitely going to make it more interesting, though. That's a fact. David Taylor, go Vols.
Let's see. I'm not too sure about the team, but love the cheerleaders.
Yeah, David Boss. Heck yeah. Oh, what's up, Junk to Gems 3? Gary, Mary, and Miley.
What's going on, guys?
They're supposed to be down there, and Gary said he's going to help up load Hazel up too that weekend.
Nice. Hazel, Stephanie, I knew I liked you, girl.
Yeah.
She must have put that Miami nonsense in there.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
Yeah.
You know, Hazel old 305 till she dies, girl.
She's a.
I'm not even a you hater, guys. I won't lie.
I am, because it's my team's #1 rival. Yeah. So football season is going to be amazing. I like it. I think it's boring if you all like the same teams. It's all about everybody having their own team and getting little wagers going. Let's go Missouri. Let's go Chiefs.
The Gators come to Missouri this year. That was one of the things I was bouncing off my head back and forth of what I wanted to do this year. But I got to be honest, I've been to so many Gator games that if I had an opportunity to go to a Niners game, I'm going to jump on it. So that's why I chose Cleveland.
Mark is a Green Bay Packer diehard fan years ago. I would drive him nuts saying Troy Aikman was going to be my next husband. He would say anyone but a Cowboy.
Yeah, right. Oh, Man Bun's a diehard Packers fan too.
I was going to say that old Man Bun, boy, look at here.
Ian's a huge Packer fan. Me and Ian was actually at one of the, it was a good few years ago when the Niners and Packers were playing each other, and there was a big party going on and stuff like that. It was a good rivalry back and forth.
Auntie Ann, no, I don't watch a lot of football these days because I'm too busy. But I tell you what I do is I fall asleep to NFL Total Access or NFL Live every night of my life. That is what puts me to sleep. I just lay there with my eyes closed and listen to football talk, and it puts me to sleep every single night. So I always know what's going on, even if I don't have time to catch the game.
Right. And Hazel said no, she wasn't repping you. She was repping the Cowboys.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't really much better. Even though I do got a Cowboy hat. I mess with the Cowboys because my brother's a huge Cowboys fan.
Right.
And I was an Eagles fan for most of my life, from about 7 years old on. But a couple of years ago, I decided to make a switch. And I was a fan when they were still putting bags over their heads and stuff like that hard for a long time. But the front office, I don't like too much anymore. So I switched. Now I'm more a Kansas City, Tampa Bay. I lived in Tampa for a long time. I helped build the Raymond James Stadium and stuff, and I used to live literally 2 blocks from it. People used to like park in my yard, pay to park in my yard for the games and stuff. So Tampa Bay fan. And Andy Reid, one of the reasons why I started not liking the management was the whole Andy Reid thing with Philly. Andy Reid is an amazing coach, and I don't like the way they did him.
Right.
And so he's in Kansas City now. So, you know, I kind of root for Kansas City too because I'm an Andy Reid fan. Right. He is one cool dude.
And David Moffat said, at Auntie Ann, and he takes Super Bowl Sunday off. We did, actually.
Yes.
We actually had a little get-together over here.
Yeah, the big games I'll watch. You know, if it's a bowl game or something like that, the FSU Gator game, I'm going to watch that. I got lifelong deals with that game. And so kind of watch that one, just the big ones.
Right.
And if hey, I would love to get to a point I got time to kick back and have a football Sunday.
Oh, I'm gonna
That'd
make
be
it.
amazing.
I'm gonna make it. We're gonna do something this year.
Let's see here. Your brother is a Cowboys fan. Damn, we were just starting to like him.
Yeah, Jungle Jeff 3.
Kathy J, I'm beyond excited. All smiles and excitement.
Diane Smith said, Hazel, you always seem shy on camera. I think you're a different person. Can't wait to see you at the homestead, sweetie.
Oh yeah,
she warms up.
Yeah, she's a little shy on camera, but she'll warm up. It won't. It doesn't take long to get used to being in front of the camera.
Let's do this, Shelly Way. That's right, part of the faithful.
Go Colts. The Colts ain't really been a whole lot since old Peyton left. I like old Peyton though.
Yeah.
Old Peyton's the man.
I mean, they did have promise a few years ago when with old Luck, Andrew Luck, but he went down with that injury. So who knows?
I never seen the hype in Luck.
I didn't really either. I didn't even when he was in college.
They acted like he was the next coming of Peyton Manning, and he never. I never seen it. I never thought even when he played, he was always injured and stuff. But even when he was healthy, it wasn't like
he had some flashes of incredibility,
but no consistency. Yeah. I just didn't see that. I don't normally talk sports on here, guys. So
sorry, it's my fault.
This is a rare one for
my fault.
For you guys, but I do have opinions.
Yeah,
I do. I'm anti-cowboy because of the way they did Tom Landry. Okay, I can respect that because that's kind of me with the Philly. In the 70s, I live in Arkansas, 15 miles from.
The Redcoats are coming to back up the Redskins against the damn Colonials, Paul.
Baker Mayfield is the new up-and-comer, and he was a Sooner go, but oh my God.
Oh, man. Don. Come on, that was too much.
Don.
Really?
Mayfield? I'm gonna leave that one there. Oh, I just seen something from Coach Jim and it bounced away. I figured it. Been at Cowboys camp and been on Jerry's bus.
That's a huge bus.
Nice.
Jerry's bus is huge. Somebody said something about the Gators coming to Arkansas next year, and you can believe I'll be at that one. 110% fact.
The Children's Hospital in Indianapolis is the Peyton Manning Hospital now.
Yep.
Nice.
Peyton Manning did a lot of stuff for the kids.
The Mannings in general.
Yeah.
Like all of them are like big on the community and stuff like that. It's still all about the you go. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. I just said go.
Go.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Go home.
Like, no. Oh. I hear you, Moffat. Let's see here. We've got 2 minutes left. Is Robinson Belly Acres going live tonight? And haters gonna hate. Jerry reminds me of Skeletor.
Yeah.
Hey, we was just talking about Skeletor and He-Man and stuff there. I used to love that show.
Their sounds or their voice.
Yeah, I'm on it, Auntie Ann. See, I beat you to the punch. How did I do on the comments tonight, Auntie Ann?
Did Gary catch a fish? Heard he was fishing at night. West House, Gary was defeated.
Levi caught a fish, though.
Did he really?
Yes.
I didn't know.
It wasn't much of one, but it was a fish.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that.
Fish.
They were making a joke about it. Yep. Yes, they do go live tonight at 7.
Nice. Well, we're going to go ahead and get off of here. We still have 839 people in here chilling with us, guys. We're going to do this again next Monday.
Ooh, woohoo.
And
I'll be seeing you on Friday.
The following one.
Auntie Ann said you did a great job on comments.
Thank you. I don't know if we're going to be able to do our Monday live when we're doing the whole moving thing.
Ooh, man.
But we'll see. We might do a live on the road going there, especially being me and him both be together.
And we're
be a whole lot easier to do it.
We're supposed to be going live on Friday, so that'll put us live there on Friday. But I don't know about how the internet's going to be.
Yeah, not great there. More than likely, we're going to end up doing some road lives.
Okay.
While we're traveling. I know you guys like those as well, so we'll probably go ahead and do that. But I am 30 seconds from being over my time and don't want to mess up. Everybody go over to Robinson Belly Acres and say, come on, sent you.
Give them them chin
And some
bacon
bacon.
emojis.
And tell them that we said, come on now, let's get it started. Come on.
Good night, everybody. We love you. Y'all have a wonderful time.